We continue learning Kitzur Yomi, and we're up to Simin Chav Ches, the halachas of Sifrei Torah, other Sifrei Tanakh, which, as we'll see, are halachas that really the Sefer Torah halachas we'll see. Maybe we should aspire to counter every day. But the other halachas are mamish negea. Let's get there. Says the Kitzur Seforim mitzvah al kol Yisrael. There's a mitzvah lichlov Sefer Torah shenem avata kisur lachem as shir azois. It's a mitzvah d'oraisa to write a Sefer Torah. Let's say you inherited a Torah, says the kids are still mitzvah lichta mishalai. You should write your own. Schar loy sefer, you should hire a sefer lichta Sefer Torah. Oisha kanai, if he hired one, Oisha kanai brought a Sefer Torah. Vay by tais, again he fixed it. Areze kiluk savai as if he wrote it himself. This, of course, is a more affordable way. You buy an older Sefer Torah, you fix it up, and it's as if you wrote it. Also, limkar Sefer Torah. Yes, a sheilas chal. You're not supposed to sell a Sefer Torah, but you ask a shayla. Sif beis chemitzah kolish liknus shar Sefer Kodesh. Says the Kitzur. By the way, it's not just a Sefer Torah. It's a mitzvah to buy other Sefarim. So let me take them to learn for them. Kei mikra mishnah gemara bais game shalom and mitaycham. And you can lend them to someone else. If you can't afford a lick nice lie. Sefer Torah v'gam shar sefer limud. Azayas farim shein l'serach limud. That what you need ain't kaidmin, meaning you're learning Kitzur by a Kitzur. Amar Rav Sina Zechon Levrachav Sikasei Medes Lad Zeh Koisev who Adin Akoines Farim Mashil Acherim, and he's called Sidkasa. His righteousness stands forever. Seif Gibel Chayv Adon Lidin Kavod Kadol B'Sefer Torah Mitzvah Liachil Makam Sefer Torah has to have a designated place. Well, the Chabit is a makam. I want to honor that place. Lahadja be Yisra, make it beautiful. Lo Yara Keneged Sefer Torah, don't spit in that direction. Lech Sefer Torah below Mitbachas. You don't hold the Sefer Torah without a covering. Hi-Reis, and I say Sefer Torah, listen carefully. You see a Sefer Torah being carried. You got to get up. Or you don't see it anymore. Basic in essence, when they're taking out the Torah, as you seen to walk with it. So I just wanted to point out, when do you stand up? Not when the Aron is open. The standing is when the Sefer Torah is en route. And the reason why this is necessary, sometimes maybe someone's learning in a shul and someone takes out the Torah to wind it or whatever it is, and they by mistake leave the Aron open. It's about the Torah moving more, not about the Aron being open. Standing up, that is. If it's on a bench, if you have a sefer on the bench, you can't sit on the bench. Unless the sefer is placed on something, should be at least a tefach off the bench. It's very common if you're sitting on a bench, maybe in a camp setting or something like that. Someone puts down even on a couch perhaps, someone puts down a sefer. You can't sit on that same level. Of course. You should put on your knees with your two elbows. You don't lean on the sefer. You have to treat the sefer with utmost respect. What is allowed to sit on a teva, on a box? Sheyesh ba shar sefer kodesh there are sefarim on it. Avol mish sefer Torah aser. The Chumash always goes on top. And you put, you're allowed to interchange them. So the one thing we got to remember, what sefer goes on top? Chumashim Sifei. Sefer Torah Shabbalu, worn out Sefer Torah, guns in, I say we should hide it away. V'chein shar Sefarim v'kisvei kodesh hashmishay kedusha. Also the Sarfim, we're not allowed to burn them. This is of course Sheamus. Ein zarki kisvei kodesh sefav v'ilach zay gadais. Can't throw them out. You can't flip them over. V'matzon afucham. Sarch lanichan karoi. Sif zayin. Ein lahashamayim v'leyan, so we can use the bathroom. Leisat tzarech al kopanim yemunachim kavaya sar tfachim. If they're placed at a high place, 10 tfachim, it's considered in a different rishos, and he can use the bathroom. Ein lasai sif chast. Mapais umailim, covers and garments, and davar shebekdusha, midavar sheneshesh ba'hedyet. Saying that was used for a mundane purpose. But the average nasa, if you already made it, motor aval bin davar shenichamish b'la'akav, if a goyim use something, feel it b'diavad, even if you made it also, you don't make a cover for a sefer from that. Finally, we conclude with sif tests. Asur l'shamish b'sefer lana asai. You now use the sefer for your own benefit. What does that mean? Kigoyin lahamidu lagim le'achama. You want to hold up the sefer to block the sun. You want to block your friends from seeing what you're looking at. But if it's on the sefer that you're learning, then this is an important line. You can't use a sefer for your own benefit. But if while you're learning, then you're allowed to take a sefer to help you. It's not called for your benefit. You want to put one sefer underneath another sefer to elevate it. So the Kitzur is teaching us we don't use farm for our own benefit. But if it's to aid in learning, then you could be mekel. Sefer acheres, you don't use the sefer as a bookmark. Or you don't have to look later. Because that is not while you're actual learning, therefore one should not do it. You start is a contrast, should not make lines ala sefer, meaning you shouldn't put lines on something while that's on top of the sefer. In kedusha contrast, there's no kedusha in ad sheikhla until you write it. In the Aruch Yomi sefer limish meres for safe keeping. But again, if it's going to be limud, then it's going to be more mekel. And of course, there's many nuances over here, but I guess the overarching idea we have to have is to use a sefer for my benefit, I can't. But to use a sefer for Torah's benefit, I could. Pick it up from Sif Yod, B'siyata Dishmaya.